每次都想装作很倔强。
Welcome to halftime. If you're not familiar with halftime on my show, every halftime is an improv game where you guys get to participate and I get to make an idiot of myself. And here for Shadowverse, you guys get to name a fake card and I have to This one comes from, weirdly, Gandalf Potter, who wants me to do digital kebab. What the f is digital kebab? I deploy the card Digital Kebab. If your opponent has any technology cards on the field, you stick a skewer right through them. And all those computer cards are now as analog as they could possibly be. Number 13 comes from Soccer Dreamers. I deploy the card Eating Apples. You are an advanced individual. Most people go to the grocery store and they buy apples and they get home and they eat apples, not you. You buy apples, you go home, and you eat them. When this card comes onto the field, you get 5 apple tokens, and once a turn, you can throw one of those apples at your opponent's face. It's gonna really hurt. Doesn't do anything, but it's super embarrassing for your opponent. Number 4 comes from Mawa, who wants the card Flying Fishes. I deploy the card Flying Fishes. When this card comes onto the field, your opponent thinks it's gonna be like super cute, and there's gonna be like little fish that come out of the water, and it's just like bloop, bloop, bloop. Black and they just breach, right? And that's Flying Fishes, but no, not with this card. The Flying Fishes card are about fishes that are pilots. These pilots in the cockpit come in a bunch of P-51 Mustangs, machine guns screaming across the field, their fins holding onto the yoke of the airplane with desperation, goggles over their eyes that look really funny because their eyes are on opposite sides of the head, so the goggles are like this long, and they just wrap around. They might look silly, but they are gonna f you up. Flying Fishes. Garrisword submits. I deploy the card Bidoof. Damn. You guys get it, right? It's a beaver. It's a beaver Pokemon. It's a beaver. Number 13 is Rose Zelda, who wants the card accidentally leaving your mic on during class. I don't know where the mic would be in this situation. I deploy the card accidentally leaving your mic on during class. Again, I don't know where the mic is, but we're just gonna go there for it, okay? So you're in class. When this card comes out, you suddenly have to go to the bathroom. And you go, Zoom classes, right? Awesome. Now I understand. And I'm gonna reset. I deploy the card accidentally leaving your mic on during class. When this card comes onto the field, you fart and everybody hears it. I saw a little thing that like the Zoom window, and someone had edited out the labels of the buttons, and the microphone with the mute on it was fart, and the camera with the slash on it was pick nose. So like that's what you're gonna do. Number 20 comes from Sakura Dreamers. I'm gonna go to sleep, okay? You guys just hang out. Dimitri credit card. I deploy the card Dimitri credit card. When this card comes onto the field, you try to purchase something on Amazon, but you can't because you can only see half the numbers. That's not how losing an eye works. All right. Time Betrays submits number 16, which is redacted. I deploy the card. When this card comes onto the field, it always does the and also from the sky comes it's really crazy because it's all kinds of, and everything that you do just It's wow. Oh, wow. Number 5 comes from... Now batting, number 5, Meow Aqua. Who wants my internet to die? I deploy the card, Rip Joe's internet. When this card comes into play, I actually lie, it's been pretty good for the most part. You know, with a couple of exceptions, it's been pretty good, all things. Yeah, my number 14 comes from Thunder Catherine. One of the guys I went to the Air Force Academy with was talking about parenting. He was like, I will let you do black tar heroin before I let you watch f***ing Caillou. If you're not familiar with Caillou, don't be. He's a piece of shit kid who displays and models awful behavior to children. And he finally got canceled. He's so shit. Anyway. I deploy the card, Caillou canceled on PBS. When this card comes onto the field, you get really confused that you might be watching The Last Airbender a little bit. Except, The Last Airbender is a f***ing hole. And so you turn the channel and just, I don't know, watch Magic School Bus or something like that. God. Number 3 comes from Gandalf Potter, who has the card, Eho! Because I guess we're in Persona now. I deploy the card, Eho! When this card comes onto the field, somebody in your opponent has to put Eho in before like every time they say something. It's super annoying, but for some reason everyone thinks it's like really endearing. But reading it over and over like a 104-hour game is just a little Eho, a little strange, if you know what I mean. Eho. Number 2 comes from Random Chick Robin, who wants to do the card Calculus. I deploy the card Calculus. Not to be derivative, but when this card comes onto the field, it takes you to your limit. Number 3 comes from Mizuki-chan, who submits the card the Pan Waffle. And I don't know, so like in a pan waffle, like if you were to combine a pancake and a waffle, I deploy the card the Pan Waffle. When this card comes onto the field, you take a card that's really good and you make it worse. Because why would you ever want to combine something that's bad, like a waffle, with something good that's a pancake? You're just going to make it worse. Pancakes are better!